it out
the tower.
once we... Yeah.
We have enough stuff?
But that was... Let's see. When it comes to neodymium, I've got 39 here.
I got 7 neodymium ingots on me.
Plus 1 ore. How many?
7.
I'm sorry. What'd you? I couldn't hear you.
7.
7. Okay. We may have enough to build the shuttle. Which, if we do, we would want to bring that back over to loot with, because it will have more cargo. Well, this only has 3,375. That thing will have at least a couple of things that have 2,000 or more. I mean, and if I'm not mistaken, it will also... It may or may not have a... I don't think it has a full cargo box, an 8,000 one, because it is...
well, you redid it. I
redid it for the scout shuttle, so I got rid of that. But I know there's at least some cargo spaces more.
And we can just add more. We can add more, remove stuff. Maybe put one big extension inside of it somewhere.
Yeah. But I'm just happy with how flat this terrain that I landed on was with this. And if I don't have to move it, I don't want to. We've actually been doing pretty good when it comes to progressing with stuff this session. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put... Don't forget to put the ores in the ore container.
Right.
And then everything else that's constructible will go in the constructor input.
No, not that one.
Yes, I do have enough neodymium.
I don't see the ore container.
It is called Harvest Input.
Harvest Input? Okay.
Yep.
I still don't see it. There.
Okay. Let's see, that can go in here, but all of these will go in there. Weapons can go in here. I got some pistols, another shotgun, and an assault rifle. Tools goes in here. Armor will go in here. Did you unload the box or just your like the ship, or just your inventory?
I'm unloading individual stuff, so I just now put all the parts into the constructor input. There's still more in here. There's other stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the ore processor, processing all the ore that it can.
All right.
Why are there cobalt ingots in the harvest input?
Because I messed up.
There you go. All right. This will also those. I think that ought to do everything. Why is the output? Hold on. That has some cobalt ore is in the wrong place. Cobalt ore needs to go over there. Those can go over to there, and I'll get that working on that. Well, okay. So everything we have should be processed. By the time we get back. What does our fuel situation look like? 72%, we're fine.
This is hilarious.
What?
So I'm using the advanced armor booster with the multi-boost. So all the negative effects of the advanced armor boost are negated by the multi-boost. Plus 0.01.
Right.
So I'm good. And I still get all like the protection too.
Now, did you... Okay, I've got multi-boost. So if that increases armor by 75... Alright, okay, so with my improved light armor and 2 multi-boosters... That's not bad. Okay, for now, I'm going to keep the 2 multi-boosters on.
That's good.
And then when we go back for capital base universal, when we go back to attack it again, I will equip the armor boost.
Where are we keeping spare? No, never mind. I counted.
Aluminum powder. I'll put that as a constructor input for now. Refined pentaxid. I'll put in our pentaxid tank because we can hold more for now. All ammunition, regardless of whether it's for capital or for players, is going to go in the ammunition controller. So if you need refills for your if you need refills for any of your personal weapons, it'll be in the red container in the shuttle bay, or the red ammunition container by the door.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to spawn this in?
I have just harvested a whole bunch of stuff, except for the mushrooms and the tomatoes. And the oranges weren't grown, but I just put a whole bunch in the food processor. Ready to make some food.
Let's see if we can spawn this in. Spawn, yay! I'm probably going to need a flat place to spawn it in. Can I spawn it in? Can I spawn a capital vessel on a capital vessel? I don't think so.
I think you can.
So we're going to need... I can't spawn this one on this capital vessel.
Uh-oh.
We're going to need a little base. Hold on.
Really? I thought maybe you could...
There we go. Guppy's down.
You never miss an opportunity to use your sniper.
It's just so fun. I did miss the first shot, though, so I'm disappointed in myself.
It's just lethargic.
Okay. Here's what I think we need to do. Since we can't spawn it in on here,
build a base and just slap it on.
I just want to, build a small base platform that's at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, this 3,
4, 5.
At least 9 wide.
It's gonna be bigger than that, though.
2, 4.
And then pad it by 2 in each direction.
Yeah, so it's at least 9 by 13. So let's do 11 by 15.
All right.
Oh, you're repairing?
Yeah, just use some plastic. Maybe we can use that plastic for... I still need plastic for my blueprint.
Concrete, but...
Plastic is way cheaper, plus I can tear it back down and I can use it in my blueprint.
Concrete is literally just dirt.
Dirt.
So,
Oh, speaking, I'm going to check to see
we
if
are
I
going to
can
need a
actually do
base
it.
starter, but other than that... Well,
We
because
have one.
plastic requires carbon composite, which requires dirt and trees. We do have a lot of trees, though, so we don't really... You know, we've got trees all over us, so that's not a big deal. Although we are out of trees in our constructor, so I think I'm going to go with the concrete for this.
Okay.
So, 11 by 15 is... My brain's broken. 15... 165, I think.
Okay, I'm still
164 because the core will take up one block.
I still need 24 Erustrium ingots. Or the equivalent.
What, for your blueprint?
Yeah, for my blueprint.
Okay. And I'm thinking we just throw this base down, like just back here somewhere.
Yeah.
Like back here. And then just disassemble, like make, pull up the parts with the side,
you know what
thing, so that we just get cement back.
What you can do, you can just like put the core down, put a couple blocks on, pop the core, and then place it everything else on. I don't know if it'll still let you spawn the ship on it or not, though.
It will, because it just needs a platform. But I figure we're gonna pop everything anyway, so just throw it down with the core, leave the core, and then just pull everything back up when we're done.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like there's going to be a Zerk check immediately or anything. So I got food cooking.
That's good. That's good.
So
we
far,
picked the garden yet?
Yeah, I just did. When we got back, it's the first thing I did.
Nice.
There might be the mushrooms already done by now. I'm not sure. No, they're not.
No, mushrooms are still growing.
Yeah,
tomatoes are growing.
Tomatoes and the mushrooms I couldn't pick. And the oranges I couldn't pick. Everything else I picked.
Yep, that's good. Don't forget, anytime you make up food, start with the emergency rations.
Yep. I just did 2 each, because I wasn't sure there was enough.
Well, that's why I do 100 emergency rations and then 100 of the others, because it'll make as many emergency rations as it can and then try to make the other afterwards.
Yeah.
So, okay. Because we need as many emergency rations as we can get. So,
yeah, I've been nomming this.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, we ran out of concrete. We ran out of dirt.
We ran out of dirt. Okay, I'll get in the thing and start getting dirt. Or do we dirt or trees?
I would suggest not digging right here, but like just go off to the side a bit somewhere and dig down.
There's big giant rocks over here.
Oh yeah, no, that would be great. Go ahead and grab those. That way we don't have to really do much
I'm gonna mess with the
digging.
terrain. Oh, I'm really low on power on this ship. I'm gonna head back when I get this.
Yeah, and we do
have
there's a few.
I just got 68,000 XP for just taking down that rock.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I leveled. Holy crap.
Yeah, I leveled like 12 times.
Yeah, not 12, but
I mean, we're both level 23 now, so...
Yeah, I wasn't before.
Say
I think
what?
it's like, I wasn't before. It was really weird. I just did that one. Of course, it didn't pick up the rocks. Yeah, I can only hold 500. I need more power, though. More power.
Yeah, come on back and I'll power you up.
Yeah, and whoa, and grab the rocks from my from me.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't even have to come in.
Nope,
Just
come
stop
here.
right there. And...
Watch that disappear. Bloop. Let me slap a
I have
Wi-Fi
to stand
on
on you because you don't have a Wi-Fi.
I ain't got no Wi-Fi. Well, if I dock, I think you can access it.
Oh wow, that's like full is
500
1,000 input.
is exactly
Yeah.
500. I left some out there.
Okay,
fuel.
and then you are gonna need fuel.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm gonna get some more.
I'm gonna come in the small vessel and follow you. Go back to where you were with where you popped that rock, and there should be some lying on the ground.
There is. I don't remember where it was exactly.
How can you not remember where it was? You should always remember where it was.
I don't remember jack shit.
Well, just start popping more big rock.
You haven't paid attention to how much XP I get. $6,800. Oh, I got a friend here.
Aw, status with Creel turned to unfriendly. Oh well. We're the Creel. I thought the Creel were bad to us already anyway.
I don't know. Okay, I'm full again. I think.
Just go ahead and start loading it into the small vessel.
Okay.
I mean, my turret started shooting at him before I did, so
Yeah.
he was obviously at least unfriendly.
Okay, another big rock. Big one here. Man, this is how you get XP.
Yeah. Hold on, did you get all the rock from here?
It wasn't that
Or
much.
Did you leave some on the ground?
Yeah, 66,500. And there should be two of them.
Unless the other one fell into the ground.
Nope, I found the second one, and yeah, you're full.
Okay. No, I'm not.
It said it was full.
I've got only 1,731 out of 3,375. Check again.
Okay, get out of it. Huh. It wouldn't go in. That was weird.
I may have been in it for that instant that
Maybe.
you were trying.
Alright, let's see. Any closer rocks around here? Let's get this one here.
Yep, right over here.
$3,400.
That was just a little small one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, over here we got a couple of big ones. And then a really big one a little bit of ways. You see where I am?
Uh-huh. $68,000 or $6,800.
You can keep putting it onto my ship until it's full. Then I'll go back and come back.
You keep moving, it doesn't go into your ship. Oh, wait.
I'm just sitting here right now. I'm not...
Right.
Oh.
Trying to look for these... There it is. Alright. You're gonna be really heavy. Got a little bit more room. Let's see. I got some rocks on me. Now you're full. Have luck.
Okay. I just pulled some onto my personal inventory, so I've got a little...
Okay. Oop, nope. Now it looks like you're full.
Yep, I am. Alright, I'm heading back. There should be a good enough amount of crushed stone for now anyway.
Okay, the ship is full, I'm full, you're full, and your ship is full. Now I don't know where I am. We're all full of stone.
My mama says I'm full of something else.
Starts with an SH and ends in T.
Shirt?
Yeah, shirt. You're full of shirts.
Base. Constructor input. Alright. Currently occupied.
I just emptied my stuff.
Alright, so
Back to making blocks.
it's 20 that'll make 100, and I was looking for, what was that, 160 something, 160 something. What was it? 11 times 15, 165?
I am so close leveling to 24. I'm like 3% away. I was gonna take the ship and grind another thing.
Yeah, I'm at 66% of it.
One little more back. Man, if you want to level, this is how you do it.
Yeah, taking out rocks.
Well, if you have a ship with 4 drills on it. Ding! Need wood?
No, I was just seeing how much XP it would...
Does it give you any when you do that?
It gave me 150.
That's it?
Yeah. My turret was shooting at something, but I don't know what.
I'll max my level if I get like 4 or 5 more of these and ignore the rocks. Sweet. I think we found an exploit.
You think? Just a little?
But I like it. Yeah, I'm already like 70%. 87%. And I did it. Yay, 25. Okay, it's your turn.
We could take apart this spire now, this alien helix or whatever.
Yeah, we could.
Because I just took the core out.
Oh, that's where you are?
Yeah.
I'm back at the ship.
I'm heading back there now. My stuff that I built ought to be ready.
Take the miner and start drilling those obelisks and level up. You probably only need like 10 of them.
I'll worry about that later. I prefer to level up as I'm doing things, so...
I was doing things. Progenitor research. Ooh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
got some, or was it just...
No. I don't have enough. Well, I can do that one, but I don't even know what these are.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Antimatter tanks, augmented shield generator, voidium
Yeah.
scanner, antimatter warp drive.
The thing is, in order to actually craft those, you need to find unique parts and such that we do not have.
It only goes up to level 5, so yeah.
Okay, this should be, yeah. Okay. I don't know why it made 167, but... Alright.
Quit and continue error.
Uh-oh. I see you.
Okay, I got the hover bike. Remember we were talking about the hover bike? To me, it looks like a little tiny square. Oh, it's bugging. I get quit and continue errors when I tried to spawn it, and now it's gone.
Here, let me see it.
I already tried to spawn it, and it's gone. It should be like right over here.
Oh, okay.
Did you loot the critter?
No, I didn't.
I got him.
All right, so 5, 7, 9.
You're encasing yourself in the concrete.
Right.
Trying to push them. You look like you're frozen in carbonite, I swear to God. But it's your backside. You're still in it.
Oh, I know. Now I'm up here. Okay.
Okay, that shouldn't matter. You should be able to spawn it because even with a hole, you can still spawn things. Really?
Hold on.
Tough honey. Well, this one sticks up, so I'm probably have to kill this. Oh, I think I know what you're doing. Okay.
I forgot to make it wide. I made it 9 instead of 11 wide, so
take these off. Wow, tier 2 molecule slow.
It's not factioned.
Oh. It's still kind of slow.
You cannot. What?
It's not letting me do it at all. I know you factioned it. Oh, no, you didn't.
No, I didn't. There.
Okay.
It's funny. The salvage or the survival multi-tool can get rid of those.
Everything else can't.
But the other weapons cannot. It's weird.
Okay, that critter despawned if you want to fill this in.
Hold on.
It says TUD, but it's not.
Now it does.
Oh, it said TUD with my name on it. That's why. Duh. You know,
Because you were looking at yourself.
Somehow, I'm looking at the cord. It thinks I'm looking at a mirror.
I am level 24 now.
Nice. All right, let's move up the platform so you can spawn it.
All right.
Got a little tail
Symmetry
there.
plane off. Eden, scout shuttle. Oh, it was there just a second ago. Hold on. And spawn. Okay.
I don't see it.
You don't see the shuttle.
I don't see anything.
You don't see this big shuttle.
Nope. It's passing right through it, right?
So what, am I flying?
Yeah, you're just hovering. Oh, okay, now you're in, I don't know. Sure, that's that where the cockpit is? No, it puts you in the,
Yeah.
The cockpit is over by where the core is, but I'd be under the ship right now.
Hold on.
When you take off, I might see it.
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm trying to find fuel.
We have a whole lot of fuel. Yeah, I think there's a bug with spawning because I didn't get any errors when you spawned it, but when I tried to spawn that hover bike, I got quit and continue errors. Nope, I don't see it. I'm gonna relog. Do. Coming back.
Okay. I'm going to need...
Yep, now I see the ship.
Alright, I'm going to need a little bit more... Constructors. Oh, I need to label the constructors in here. At least I grabbed the right one.
So here's the ship. Pretty simple. This is the scout version, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So this has a detector in it. Right there, you can see the detector. Armor locker, some cargo, a fridge for food. Too hot. Are you gonna put another turret in the middle here?
Probably. That's the plan.
And then when he lands, when you land, it's gonna perfectly mesh.
Should.
It should, and almost. There we go. Look at that. Not bad. A little bit of a gap on the starboard side. It looks perfect on the port side, but the starboard side... Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
There we go. Now we have our shuttle. Yeah, it's got an 8,000 cargo here. It's got a 1,000 cargo there, and then it's got a 1,750 fridge.
So there's no way to get it. There's no way to get into the ship from the outside when it's docked.
No, you have to go in through the ship, through the capital vessel. It lines up perfectly with the little attachment hatch.
Ow. I owied myself somehow.
In the ship yet?
Yeah, I'm inside. Well, I'm in the base.
You want to come into the shuttle?
Yeah.
Your peeps the shuttle? So this is it. This is the shuttle. It's simple, basic.
Very simple.
But it's got everything you need for short-term exploration. You got a fridge, you can put some food in. You've got a decent amount of cargo. You've got a health recovery.
Is this factioned?
It is now.
Okay, now I can open it.
Yeah. Now it's
it doesn't have gravity though, so
no, it has no gravity. It's meant for planetary exploration, so but you could use it in space, I guess.
Yeah, for exploring because it has such a range with the detector.
Its power generation is not quite as efficient as it could be.
You got room
but
for
I
a
do
third.
have a way to Well,
you can put tier 2 in here, but be really close.
I mean, I could put a tier, the second one in here, but if I did, I would rearrange the interior a little bit. And in fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that since we do have more than enough stuff for it. I just built it like I did because of efficiency.
That is probably no different from the other ship you built for Broman.
We don't have enough stuff. We need neodymium.
More neodymium.
I had a feeling we would.
We can go back to that POI with the new ship.
Yeah, we could do that.
Kill more stuff.
Oh, let me... First, I need food, but let me go ahead and equip these...
We're unfriendly?
Armor boost.
Did you see that?
Yeah, we just went to unfriendly with Creole because we were hostile. Mm-hmm. And so we gained reputation by not being in their territory and went to unfriendly.
There is no territory here, but they have a presence here anyway.
All right, let me move some food from the capital base into here. Mess fridge. Actually, I'm not going to even worry about it. We'll just put whatever we, the food things that we loot, we'll put in the fridge.
So no warp, no gravity.
No warp, no gravity, but
it's maneuverable as hell.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe we do need the upgrade.
That's what I was saying. Oh, let's go ahead and take apart this.
Okay, let me repair the generator too.
Yeah, that's why I have it, so that it's right there, so we can just when things start overloading, we can just repair it. Let's pull up the base down here so we don't
pop
risk.
The core. You want to pop the core first?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna turn it all into parts anyway.
I popped it.
I'm just pulling it up as cement instead of full blocks anyway, because it's a lot less Why are you in the inventory? Get out of the inventory.
So I was linked to it so I can do the same thing.
Yeah, but I can't pick this up because you're in the inventory.
I'm not in it anymore. It's only for like a minute.
It says currently occupied. You have to go in there and come back out. There we go. Sheesh. It's a bug where sometimes when you're in it while I'm trying to pull something up, even when you get out, it thinks you're still in it. Okay. I just went ahead and put it all straight into the,
Okay. Also, the core it broke apart. I threw all the parts back in there, too.
Okay. Alright, so we are going to need to go...
Maybe if you turned off some of the thrusters, it might help
this way. I doubt it. You could try turning off the RCS, and we wouldn't be nearly as maneuverable, but actually, I don't think there is an RCS.
I don't see one.
Yeah, we're just maneuverable because of the positioning of the thrusters in the back.
Yep. That's the way I always zoom in pairs. It's always the best way.
Yep, I've got 2 medium thrusters in each direction, so...
Well, you have 2... Oh, they are medium. Or they're all 2x, right?
Yeah, 1x2s.
Okay.
1x2x1s, really, but yeah.
Whoa. International Dateline.
There's a Talon ziggurat that I can detect. Oh, that's that. Alright, let's see, should I land on the top? I guess that may be the only place where I can...
Wanted to land over by the repair bay, but I don't think it'll fit.
No, I won't.
Yeah, we can fit here. Just barely. Your butt's too big.
There. All right, just so you know, I've got antibiotic pills and for some reason drill charges. I'm going to throw the drill charges, I guess, into the industrial container since it's the only thing I can access from here.
Yeah, there is no other containers other than the fridge and that industrial container.
Well, there are. There's the locker, which is 1,000 SU, but you have to manually access it.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember where. Okay, that's. Okay, it's this way.
Yeah, we've got everything up. We're going to go down. Actually, I think it's the other direction. We may be able to get to it through this direction, though.
And there's 2 of them that we can shoot down. I just don't remember where it is exactly.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's this way. Over here. And
oh,
whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I don't know where he came from, but whoa. That's a lot of...
Oh, there's one I haven't.
All right. We're out of range.
I still don't see anything down here. So on this side, there's another platform just like before when we first got here, with just cargo containers on what looks like a lift. But I don't see any critters, and there's no... Oh, there isn't it. Well, now that just goes into the dirt again, the exit. Exactly a mirror the other side.
Can you get the stuff out of the...
Not with my drone. I was down there with my drone. Are you down there?
I'm heading back up to the ship to move it to a better location.
All right.
If I can figure out how to get there.
Okay, I'm down here. Just making sure nothing's spawning. I don't see anything.
Oh, is that... That's this all the way up. Right, you have to go up the elevator to here. No, not that one. The other elevator. Okay.
There's no, like, really, there's no loot containers in here, just regular containers.
Right. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do.
That works.
It's slightly crooked, but we can get in and out.
It works.
What? Oh, does our ship not have a Wi-Fi?
You know what? I don't think it does.
You're right, I don't think it does. Well, that's gonna suck.
No, I just throw some stuff in there.
Yeah.
But there's really
We're gonna have to put a Wi-Fi on it somewhere.
You know, we can find a spot. There's plenty of room.
Did you loot everything down here?
Yeah, I did, and there's really nothing else down there. It's even less sparse than the other side. It's easy to get down there.
Yeah.
And there's no barrel loot boxes in here with the good stuff. And under here, this is nothing. It sounds like there's a lot more going on now, but...
Yeah, there's it's like underneath us in other places. Okay. If we don't have a Wi-Fi, that's going to be a little bit of trouble.
And we need a bigger cargo.
Say what?
I think we need bigger cargoes because we're going to fill this up pretty quick.
Well, the other one we had was 3,000, and we got a good portion of it. So, okay, if we do that through there, move that to here, put that over here. That's not going to give us any room for... I mean, we could have it exposed to the outside, I guess.
We could
but
take... No, these aren't... Yeah, we could. Well, as long as you use those really heavy-duty ones that have more HP, that might help. So, like, where I'm standing here behind you, you can put blocks here.
Unless we did that, I could do that.
You can use extensions. And put extensions on the underbelly.
Well, here's the thing, though. I don't want it to get shot up, you know.
Or you can put the top in.
It would still potentially get shot up during scouting and such. I mean, I think 8,000 is fine for looting one POI at a time. You know, because like I said, we only had 3,000 in that other shuttle in the small vessel, and we got like the entire upper level. So
okay. So I guess we should go back inside and shoot down one of those vents.
That's what I was thinking.
Plus the one with the loot container, but we should probably get the Wi-Fi first.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna head back to the ship. I don't know if you want to come with me.
Yeah, I'm already sitting.
I mean, there's really, yeah.
Where do you want to put the Wi-Fi? You're gonna take out one of those. You also want to upgrade the power as well.
We can't. That's why we're here. We need neodymium.
Oh, we don't have a spare one?
No. Unless you want me to pull one out of the capital base.
We could temporarily, yeah. I don't know.
Nah, temporarily it's fine. We'll just keep repairing this one. It's not that big a deal. Because right now I'm at 19-20%. You know, it's not that big a deal. It's when I do this that it goes to 200%. So...
we want to do evasive maneuvers.
As I'm not doing... Right. As long as I'm not, you know, doing anything super stressful, it's fine.
You could put you could put in another small generator, but that would take up too much room.
Yeah, that would take up 2 more slots, and instead of 1 more that the large one would do, and it wouldn't give nearly as much output as a large one, so...
Although, I'm just now noticing how it's built here.
How what?
You do have, like, small panels on the bottom. So, there is something protecting that section, this 9x9 area where the door is.
Well, yeah, because you have to go down to that area.
But there are no whole blocks there, I guess, right?
Well, when we land, I can... There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So, when you come out here... These 9 blocks, or I guess these 8 blocks, are small. Right, that's where you walk, that's all that. These back here are just...
You just wanted to make it smooth looking. So I'm thinking, like, maybe... Yeah. Are there solid blocks above this one? Because I'm thinking I'm trying to think of where to put the extensions.
Well, yeah, okay. These 3 do have solid blocks above them. So theoretically, I could put something there and pull those up. Like...
Yeah, that's where the sensor is.
Let's see. That would be... those 3?
Yeah, and then either put extensions here or maybe another generator.
I would not be to putting extensions down here, I guess. What I could do, I could put a container controller right here, where I'm standing.
Actually, could
and
you
then put
pop
2
this?
extensions here and here.
How about this block to my left? Right here.
No, that's exposed. Actually,
Is it? I don't think it is.
Is it? No,
No.
no, it's not. No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
there you go.
But I think that one is.
Yeah, we could make this one the controller.
The next one's covered too.
Let's see.
The one to your right is also
let's
covered.
see here.
Yeah, we can put a controller and put 4 extensions in.
And then put an extension here, and
Actually, you can put it here, right here. This is a block too. The whole block is covered.
Yeah, it's only partially. No, that's right. That one is. These are fully covered. And then I could put this one and this one as an extension, and then this as the container controller.
Okay.
And then if we wanted, we could get rid of this 800 or 8000 one and put something else up there.
Okay.
Something else that takes up a half block.
I don't know what.
I don't know what we would do, but let's go ahead and start doing that and see what we can come up with. So right now I need a container controller extension.
We got any extras? I'm sure we do.
No, I've used them all.
Oh, use them? Okay. So we did when we started today.
CV. Now, let me think. Container controller. We're not going to be able to put any weapons or turrets or anything on it because of the way it's built. So I'm just going to do a basic container controller and an extension. I'm going to make the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that's what we need.
And we can find a place. We can find a place to put that. And we just need neodymium in order to make the other thing. So, okay. So I'm gonna do this.
The only place I can think of for the Wi-Fi is in front of one of the.
I need
fuel
one
tanks.
more extension.
So how big is that one going to be? It's already 8,000.
Put one more extension. It's gonna this one block is 8,000. I need one more extension, and it'll be 8,000 times.
Of course, now you're limited on how to paint those.
Huh?
Now you're limited to how you can paint the extensions.
Well, that's not a big problem.
Okay, I'm going to end this video here. So if you enjoyed this video, please click all the YouTuber things that YouTubers click on for YouTube videos that they like. And if you'd like to support me, you can send your donations to my PayPal money pool. The link is in the description. Or if you want to send something my way, you can check out my wish list for Steam and Amazon. So thanks for watching. Be careful out there, and I'll see you.